Hello friends, this is Chandrakant Ghosh. Today I'll tell you about process capability in this video. Process capability is to assess the ability of the process to meet customer specification. It compares the ratio of the spread between the process specification and the process spread. Or you can say that it is the comparison between the voice of customer and the voice of the process. Voice of customer is the USL minus LSL, and the voice of process is Six Sigma, which is the process spread. This process capability is very important tool in Six Sigma to measure the performance of the process at the start and end of the project to show the level of improvement that occurred. To perform the process capability, you should have a stable process or in control process. Otherwise, you won't get the desired result. That means if a stable process or in control process is producing product within specified limit, then the process is capable and it will produce less defects. Process capability indices. CP is known as one of the indices, and it is also known as process capability ratio, which shows how well the process spread fits into the specification range. CP formula is CP equal to USL minus LSL upon 6 into sigma. Sigma is the standard deviation. First, there are three situations which we'll see. First one is if USL minus LSL is greater than 6 sigma. That means if the specification limit, you can see in this figure, this is the specification limit or the customer's expectation or the customer's requirement, and this is the process spread or process variation. So if the specification limit is greater than the process spread, then we can say that the process is within the specification limit and it is capable, and this will produce less defects. Before coming into this second scenario, let's see the difference between the control limits and specification limit. Since we can see here the UCL LCL and USL LSL. USL LSL is the specification limit and UCL LCL is the control limit. The difference between two is control limits are calculated from the process data and the specification limit is given by the customer. So this is the difference between control limits and specification limit. Now come to the second scenario, when the specification limit, that is USL LSL, is equal to the process spread, or you can say the USL minus LSL is equal to 6 sigma. That means in this scenario we can say that the process is barely capable of meeting customers' requirement. Or we can say that the process indicates that mean is 3 standard deviation away from the upper limit and the lower limit. Now let's see the third scenario. If the specification limit is less than the process spread, that means if USL minus LSL is less than the 6 sigma or CP is less than 1, then we can say that the process is not capable and this will produce a lot of defects. Limitations of CP. CP just tells you the capability but not the performance. You can only calculate CP if you have both sides specification. For single specification you cannot calculate CP. Now let's take a simple example to understand how to calculate CP. Suppose in a process when mean is 40, tolerance is plus minus 4 and sigma is equal to 1, then USL would be 40 plus 4, that is 44, and LSL would be 40 minus 4, that is 36. Then CP equal to USL minus LSL divided by 6 sigma, which is equal to 44 minus 36 divided by 6 into 1, which is equal to 1.33. Therefore CP is greater than 1. So we can say that the process is capable to produce customers' requirement. So this was all about process capability, that is CP. In my next video I'll tell you about process capability index. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe it by click on the bell icon. Add your valuable comments and share this video to your friends and colleagues to improve and refresh their knowledge. We'll see you in my next video with another topic, that is process capability index.